Are you feeling stuck in your business, professional, or personal life? Or are you struggling to find purpose and direction? Imagine having a clear sense of direction, achieving your goals, and living a fulfilling life. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult is here to help you. We will work with you to identify your strengths, overcome obstacles, and develop a personalized plan to achieve your dreams. With our coaching and consulting services, you will gain clarity, confidence, and the tools you need to succeed. Do not let fear, lack of clarity, or doubt hold you back any longer. Take the first step towards achieving your goals and living your best life. Contact Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult today. Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, empowering you to reach your full potential. Call, SMS, or WhatsApp +234 704 229 1171. Or you can visit our website www.joyoyesohcoachingconsult.com.
Hey, it's Christmas. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Hangout. This is our final episode for 2025. I'm super excited. I'm grateful. And it's been a journey in this 2025. So this episode 238 is our final episode in 2025. So use the comment section to put in hashtag FNH with Joy Onyesoh. And remember, I made a post. I said the first 10 persons to come on live and stay to the end of the program will get a special gift from me. And I'm not joking about it. I'm not joking about it at all. So if you're here, I want you to put TGI or hashtag FNH in the comment section so we can, as the Gen Z say, clock it, so that we can clock you in this evening, right? Okay, I'm already in the Christmas mood. I'm Mama Christmas. Your Mama Christmas is here. But we have one or two things to do before we wrap up this beautiful, beautiful Friday night hangout for 2025. We're going to be talking about celebrating milestones, achieving, what we've achieved this year and how are we going to celebrate it this year. So it's just more of reflection. We're going to be looking at reflections, from January till December. What are some of the things you're grateful for? What are some of the things you want to be celebrated for? And what are some of the things that you look back? I want to call them learning curves, right? These are some of the things that have strengthened you, that have challenged you, stretched you out your comfort zone, and made you realize one or two things about yourself. So while we're at it, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Power Woman TV. Yes, Power Woman TV. We also have a YouTube channel, Friday Night Hangout. So please do subscribe and share and ask your friends to join in, and also subscribe to those two YouTube channels. Now, this is one of the things I love most about wrapping up the year. I love reflections that comes at the end of the year. And I don't just like stopping at the reflections. I also like to evaluate, celebrate, before shutting down for the year. Celebration is very important. So if you say, you don't want to celebrate the end of the year, you don't have anything to celebrate, I want to remind you that being alive is enough reason. So tonight we're going to be looking at talking on celebrating milestones and achievements. Very important. Very, very important. It's one way to keep yourself motivated. Okay, so I want you to think about this year. What are some turning things you look at and say, this happened, it opened me up to new perspective. That happened, it strengthened my resolve to keep moving on no matter what. And I want to share one of mine with you while you're at it. So this year, one thing that became so evident for me and resoundingly validating for me is the gift of life. Something happened sometime in July and it shifted my perspective completely. You know, it's only one who is alive that would say, I've not achieved this, I've not done that. You know, at the beginning of the year, we started with our goals. We all had what we want to achieve for this year, 2025. And right now, we're in the month of December, 12th of December, in fact. We've gone more than halfway or almost halfway into the month of December. So we have about 18, 19 days to wrap up this year. I know some of us might be thinking, I set out to achieve this goal. I wanted to do this. I could not achieve that. You begin to feel sad. You begin to feel so much pain. The truth is, listen, if you're not alive, there is nothing to celebrate. There is nothing to remember that you've achieved or you've not achieved. And so one key thing I'm taking out of 2025 is the treasure of life, the beauty of life, the sacredness of life, and also that life is transient. It's important to live each day as if it were your last. It doesn't mean that you don't have a hope for tomorrow, but it means that you put in your very best so that when you look back at yesterday, you say, I did my best. I gave my all. So if you're here tonight and you look back at the November, October, September, and all the other part of the month, and you know really that within what was possible for you, you did all that you could do. I want to celebrate you this evening. I just want to celebrate you this evening. And then if you are here, it means that you are alive. So I want you to celebrate yourself. It's not easy to be alive. It's not easy to stay focused. A lot has been happening. And if you're tuning in or watching it from Nigeria, you understand what I'm talking about. A lot is going on. You go to the social media, is either this person dropped dead or this person is diagnosed with this ailment. A whole lot is happening. So if you're here today and all your mind is focused on what you have not achieved or what you have not done, I want to tell you to please retrace your step. There is a lot to be grateful for. Even if you don't have food to eat, that you're alive is a big bonus. The level of uncertainty that we live, unfortunately, in our country, Nigeria, right now, is a whole lot. When you go out and you come in, is enough to celebrate yourself and be thankful. And with this, I'm just telling us tonight, let's watch the pressures we put on ourselves. No one is putting us under pressure. We are the ones putting ourselves under pressure. Why don't you look at those challenges as learning curves? They are learning moments. They are things you can leverage to make 2026 better, to make 2026 memorable. So don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on your achievement. It's a grateful heart, really. When your heart is grateful, that's when you can begin to see things. I was mopping the floor yesterday and a thought dropped in my head. I was like, I'm able to do this. There are a lot of people that don't have the energy to do this. Not because they do not want to, but because one thing or the other is holding them back. And I say, Lord, I'm grateful. I'm just super grateful for being able to do this. You're able to eat. Please thank God for that. Be grateful. Celebrate yourself. So tonight's edition is all about celebration. I just want you to celebrate yourself that you made it up to this point. That business you're looking down on, yes, you've not achieved the financial goal you set for yourself, but you have that idea. You've started working on it. It's growing. It's a layered approach to growth. Celebrate yourself for how far you have come. Some people will have very beautiful ideas, but they get stuck in the idea. They would not know how to move forward, how to bring it to manifestation. But here you are, brilliant idea. You've put it to work. You're trying to make it come, grow and become as big as you envisioned it. Celebrate how far you have come. One of the major obstacles I see in growth is not being able to acknowledge how far we have come. You're always on the move. You just want to celebrate. You want to move forward. You want to achieve this. And then you forget to look back and appreciate your journey. So please, while we are talking about reflections, milestones, I want you to just reflect and appreciate yourself that you have come so far. Celebrate yourself for running that business despite all the challenges and uncertainties in the economy. You're able to bring it to this point. You may not have hit your target, but you're still moving. You're still moving, and that's a whole lot to celebrate. So it's okay if you're not going to travel to the village. It's okay if you do not have funds to buy new clothes, new shoes, and do everything you plan to do, but you have something in your hands, right? Whatever it is that you have in your hands, use it and make it work. Thank you so much. Chidima says, dear me, take your flowers. I celebrate you, Chidima, for celebrating yourself. Take your flowers. It's not easy to be you. It's not easy to come this far. Do you think being you is easy? It's not. It's not easy to look at yourself and be vulnerable with yourself to say, I'm weak in this area. I need to be more patient. I need to be more disciplined. I need to be more focused. I need to cut out procrastination, and then you start working on these things. So celebrate yourself that you're able to do this and more. Thank God, life is a process. Thank you, Vessel, for saying, thank you, Lord, for how far you're taking me. I am not there yet, but I trust your process, Lord. That's the point we're making tonight. You may not be where you want to be yet, but you're somewhere. When you look back, you're not where you started. No matter how you want to look at it, you have grown, you have shifted. And that means you're moving towards your destination. It's not easy. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself that despite the challenges that came your way in 2025, here you are. You have data and you're on this program tonight. Celebrate yourself. Tonight is about celebration. Tonight is about acknowledging that despite all odds, we're still here. Despite all odds, your business is still there. It may not be thriving as much as you want it to, but it is still thriving. And you know what celebration and gratitude does? It opens you up to seeing new things, understanding the bigger picture. And one of the things I want to, let us know tonight is, in the mood of celebration, the mood of reflection, can you start planning for your 2026? If you don't know where you're coming from, it's difficult to know where you're going to. So can you plan for 2026? Plan for your 2026. Look at those. I want you to be very strategic in your planning. Don't jump into 2026 with all those resolutions. No. I want you to be very strategic. Look at, because reflection means you can do a structured reflection, right? And that's what I want us to do tonight. I want you to look back. What are some of those things you think are gaps? Write them down. Why do you feel they are gaps? What can you do better? What can you do better? It's important that you start preparing your mindset. We're going to go into holiday mode soon. Rest is important. I'm already in a holiday mode. I was telling my team members today, I said, I don't feel like doing nothing again. I just want to shut down and rest. It's been a journey this year, but through it all, I'm so grateful. Another thing that came through for me this year is the importance of appreciating growth beyond financial growth. The growth that happens when you acquire new skills, the growth that happens when you get into new strategic relationships, the growth that happens when you invest in knowledge and expand your pool of knowledge, the growth that happens when you begin to look at your health more critical and become more intentional in your health and well-being. The growth that happens when you switch into a default mode of joy, that no matter what happens, I will not allow anything to steal my joy. That is a huge leap of faith, where you say, no matter what comes my way, I will not allow it to steal my joy. My tomorrow would always be better than today. So you're focused, you are renewing your energy, you are renewing your mandate, you're renewing your purpose, you are expanding your clarity about yourself, your business, your life purpose, and you're ready to end the year and run into 2026 with so much clarity. One good thing about reflection is that it gives you clarity. So if you're here and you're still thinking, what did I not do well? What did I do well? What do I want to do for 2026? You're in the right place. You're in a very right place. Keep that thought going on. And I would add, note it down. Either you want to use digital format or you want to use the manual format to note your thoughts and then look at the patterns of your thoughts. Do not give up. This is a message of hope that as we go into this season, just know that you are enough and you are where you ought to be. Celebrate that. Celebrate it. Stop focusing on other people's lane. You don't know the behind the scenes stories. There's a whole lot happening behind the scene that you do not know. So what you see is the surface. So do not want what other people are having. Do not want to be a place where other people are. Rather, look at where you are, appreciate where you are. And if you need to build structures, start asking yourself, what structures do I need to put in place to get to that place that I want to go to? Now, there's something else I want to mention here. If you're an entrepreneur here, or if you're an income earner, maybe you work in an organization, then you need to start thinking about the new tax policies for 2026. It takes effect 1st January 2026. I'm going to have a separate conversation on that next week, not on Friday Night Hangout. And anyone that is interested can jump in. Let's have that conversation so that we wrap the year very focused and we know what is expected of us in 2026, because the new tax act takes effect 1st of January 2026, the first day. So you can't say, oh, I don't know about it. I know I've been talking about this for the last 2-3 years. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're an online vendor, please, you need to start putting your records in order. You need to start putting your books in order, because the new tax policy is going to get you, is going to fish you out. There are going to be enforcements. The implementation is starting right away. So while you're preparing for the holidays, please prepare your books, because at the end of the year is when we prepare our financials. Do not shut down for the year without straightening your books, without making sure that your finances are in order. You need to prepare your finances and make sure you wrap up the year strong, so that in 2026 you start up the year. Please don't leave your records in disarray and rush off for the season. No matter how small your business is, please put it in place. Now, there's something I will always say, and that is, if you don't tell your money where to go to, your money will decide where it wants to go to. You know how sometimes you get money and you say, I had 100K now I don't know what happened. Why you don't know what happened is because you didn't have plan for the money. And this is where budgeting becomes very important. Even in this celebration season, please have a budget. Have a budget. I have a budget for almost everything. A budget is you telling your money what you want it to do, so that by the time the money is coming, you know where you want to put the money to. You know the use the money would be for. So it's not, oh, I don't know where this happened, where this went. No, you won't do any impulsive buying. This is that season where we want to buy. There's this, because we're excited. It's part of the emotions, right? We're excited. It's year end. We want to pleasure ourselves. We want to reward ourselves. Please make sure you're operating within a budget. Make sure you're not spending more than you've earned. Make sure you keep something in place for 2026. There is a life after the whole holidays. We have school fees to pay. We have house rent, and we have, other living expenses. Put it in the budget so that you have something to tide you over. Sometimes what we see is after the holidays, people start coming to you, oh, please, can you give me some money? I want to pay school fees. I want to pay rent. I want to transport. I want to, my wife give birth. Please, can you have a budget for yourself? For any celebration you want to do, it's valid if you have the income. But my dear, make a budget, make a plan. So when money comes into your hands, you know where you're channeling it to. When we come back next year, we're going to be talking about building wealth, investment. You can invest with as low as 100 naira, 200, 500 naira. But start thinking about that. You can't get wealthy by just saving. You can only get wealthy by investing your money so that the money expands. It brings in other opportunities for you. That's a conversation for another day. But these are part of what reflection should bring up for you. That when you're making your plans, you're looking at the milestones you've achieved. Did I do any investment this year? If I didn't, why not? Could I have engaged in an investment for even 20,000, 50,000, 100,000? Could I have even invested 10,000? No money is too small to invest. The key thing is having that mindset that you want to start investing, you want to start growing your money, you want to start multiplying your funds. And not just money, even knowledge. You can decide that you want to invest in knowledge. One of the things I found very helpful over the years is towards the end of the year, when I'm doing my reflection, I look at some of the knowledge gaps that I have, and I now focus on how to close those gaps. So I identify readily some of the courses I need to take, some of the skills I need to build, and it helps me for the next year. So in your reflection for this year, recall I talked about structured reflections. You would also need to look at some of the knowledge gap that you have. The world is evolving. Even in your business, what are the gaps in knowledge in your business that you need to fill in your team members? What are the strengths and weaknesses? Because your business is as strong as the team members that you have. So, my dear, please celebrate yourself. But you need to reflect before you celebrate. That's the message tonight. Reflect, be grateful, and then celebrate. It's okay to celebrate. Celebration should be part of your plan. And it should not be limited to the year end. This year end is always spectacular, very special for us, especially if you're a Christian, because that's when we celebrate Christmas. So, we must celebrate Christmas. But the idea is, and the good thing with the celebration is, keep it within your income, no pressures. When you celebrate within your income, then you are happy. You have nothing to prove, you have nothing to validate, you have nothing to defend. No matter how much you want to do pepper them, there are people that can pepper them more than you. So leave that limiting thought of peppering anybody or showing anybody or trying to prove anything to anybody. When you live your life always trying to prove to people, when you live your life always trying to show that you are worth it, my dear, you would turn to a people pleaser, and you get distracted. You will lose focus on what is most important. So, my dear, just focus on your lane. Acknowledge where you are. Identify where you want to grow into, and then identify the steps and what you need to do moving forward. If you've not achieved all your goals by now, that's okay. You still have some few more days to the end of the year. And even if at the end of the year you've still not achieved all your goals, that's still okay. Celebrate the ones you've achieved. Find out the reasons why you didn't achieve the other ones. Is this something within your sphere of influence? Could you have done something differently? And then learn the lessons, apply it to yourself, and the next year you can come out stronger. You can come out stronger. Now, I promised us that we're going to give us a free gift today. I'm excited because we're going to do this. We have 10 persons we're going to celebrate, and we're going to put it out in order, and I will tell you what you would get. The first person we have is Ozioma Golden. Then we have Chidema Dima. We're taking your names as we see it. You've been here from the beginning to the end. Now we have a Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult gift card. We have a 60,000 Naira gift card for you. And you're going to spend it in buying any of our products that you like. Currently we're running an offer, a Christmas offer, and we have other things you could pick up by. We have clarity engineering courses. We have focused on rising. We have helpful transformational books. There's a whole lot you can do with the 60,000 Naira. Look at it as a gift to improve yourself, as a gift to grow into who you are meant to be. We're all on a journey of becoming. We're all on a growth journey. Just that our level differs, but we're all on a growth journey. So congratulations to Golden. Congratulations to Chidema. Congratulations, both of you. A member of my team is just going to be chatting you up right now so they can get your details to send you your gift card. And of course, you can use it to purchase anything in-house. So very big congratulations, Merry Christmas. That's the Merry Christmas from Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult to you. And I know that you will appreciate the gift, and I know that you'll find it valuable. Knowledge is timeless. Knowledge is really timeless. One of the best investments you can give to yourself is to invest in knowledge. Do not go anywhere. We're going to be back right very soon. Let's just take this break and take this ad. We'll be back to wrap up really strong. I still have more gifts. So don't go anywhere. Stay with me. I'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome to Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult, where creativity meets productivity. Look,
This Christmas, JOCC brings you two powerful transformational packages. Get clarity, visibility, and purpose with the gold offer. Only 85,000 naira.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King.
Or you can go deeper with the platinum offer. Only 150,000 naira.
Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring some out here.
Whichever package you choose, you're stepping into 2026 with direction, clarity, confidence, and structure. This is your fresh start. Start 2026 strong. Send a DM now or use the link below to secure your Christmas package. Limited slots available. Merry Christmas.
For we all like a figure pudding with all this good cheer. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us at the Friday Night Studio and the Joy Onyesoh Coaching Consult. We say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This is our last episode, the 238th episode, the last episode for 2025. We look forward to seeing you in 2026. God's grace, enjoy your holidays, and just know that you are alive, you are blessed. Thank you, Golden, for that. And like I said at the beginning, reflect, be grateful, celebrate yourself, celebrate your journey, how far you have come. You know, it doesn't depend, your happiness and your joy shouldn't be dependent on material things. You are alive. That's enough to celebrate. A lot is happening in Nigeria, a lot is happening globally, but here you are alive and you're healthy. And even if something is wrong with your health, thank God for the gift of life. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We look forward to seeing you January 23rd. That's going to be our first episode in 2026. And when we come back, we're going to be coming back strong, rebranded Friday Night Hangout. You don't want to miss that first episode, 23rd of January 2026. I'm super excited because we're going into the holidays. So for those of you who won the gift card of 60,000 naira, congratulations. I'm sure a member of my team is chatting you up right now, and you can get it and you can spend it on any of our products. So God bless you. God keep you. Celebrate yourself. And the holiday season is right here with us. God bless you all. See you next year. Bye from all of us at the Friday Night Hangout Studio.
This Christmas, JOCC brings you two powerful transformational packages. Get clarity, visibility, and purpose with the gold offer. Only 85,000 naira.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish
you can go deeper with the platinum offer. Only 150,000 naira.
Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring us some figure pudding. Now bring some out here.
Whichever package you choose, you're stepping into 2026 with direction, clarity, confidence, and structure. This is your fresh start. Start 2026 strong. Send a DM now or use the link below to secure your Christmas package. Limited slots available. Merry Christmas.